anxiety are something that we all experience in our lives, and we all deal with it in different ways. And I want to share with you a story that happened really randomly, and it actually pertains more to my husband. He found himself with a stalker who lived just across the road. Now, this stalker was obsessed with Kirk, wanted to jam with Kirk, really didn't see any boundaries around that. He would knock on our door at 11 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. And now Kirk's hard of hearing and short in sight, so I was the one that would wake up. I would go down and speak to him and say, listen, Kirk's asleep, now's not a good time to jam. And he was totally obsessed with doing this. He would follow us down the street. So I didn't know what this guy was capable of doing. So I started to generate these fears in my mind, and I started to think of all these ways that this guy could possibly hurt my husband. And it generated a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear in me. It wasn't until I shared these fears with Kirk was I then able to release myself of the fears. I literally said to him, look, I'm worried this guy's going to possibly hurt you. I want to make sure that you're safe and secure. Can you please make sure that all the doors are locked every night and that you don't answer the doorbell in the event that it rings? Eventually, this guy got the message. He really just wanted to be heard. But at that moment in time, that amount of fear and anxiety consumed me to the point where it overwhelmed me. And it wasn't until I shared my fears that I was able to then release myself of the shackles that it held around my life. And then I realized that if we just gave this guy a moment in time, eventually it too shall pass. And it did.